Welcome back, trainers, and I'm very excited for this video here. I'm talking very excited because, well, we're going to be using some pretty spicy things here. Roserade with Weather Ball Fire, its Community Day move, and Bullet Seed. But not only that, we're going to be pairing it up with our Rapidash that we've been constantly using. I mean, we haven't gone a battle without using this thing for a couple of days now, and it's been great combination here. The only problem is Rapidash has a bit of a problem going up against Empoleon, and Roserade can't necessarily beat it in all situations. It's not just because it's grass, it's not going to be taken out Empoleon. So we needed something to cover that steel type, and we do have Obstagoon. Now, Obstagoon will have a weakness to Charm and a big weakness to Fighting, and that's where our other two Pokemon are going to be coming into play here. We do have Roserade, which is going to be part Poison, and that will be resisting the Fighting as well as the Charm because of the Poison typing. And then we do have the Rapidash, which is going to have a massive resistance to Fighting because of the Psychic and Fairy typing. But when it comes to Charm, it's just going to be taking neutral damage. And Rapidash is just a little squishy, unfortunately. So yeah, we could have problems with the Charm users, but we'll work around that. So the reason why I did decide to go with the Sludge Bomb on the Roserade instead of, say, I don't know, Grass Knot, or maybe even the Charm, what is it, Dazzling Gleam it has? Dazzling Gleam would be fantastic to go up against, say, I don't know, Dragon type. You're going to, make them think that, oh, they're not going to hit me with anything super effective. I'll let it go through, and bam. You hit it with that Fairy Charge move, and it's going to be doing a ton of damage. But I decided to go with the Sludge Bomb just to have all kinds of different kinds of coverage here. Anyways, with that said, let's get into the commentary and see what we have. We're going to be met with a Poliwrath here, and this is fantastic for the Rapidash. They're going to be swapping into their Muck, and we're going to go ahead and go right into our Obstagoon here, which is going to be able to handle this pretty nicely. Now, the reason why we don't go into our Roserade is because we're not going to have any sort of resistance. And it's just going to be better because they're going to be kind of forced to go for that Sludge Wave there because the Dark Pulse is not very effective. On top of that, the counter is doing nice damage, right? So we're going to go ahead and go for another Cross Chop there. And I think I do decide to shield this up. Yeah, it's going to be a Dark Pulse, not very effective. That's okay. We just didn't want to risk it. More than likely, I was thinking they're going to go for another Dark Pulse, which I don't think it would KO at this range. So let's see what they're going to throw at us here. It's going to be a Sludge Wave. All right, that's perfectly fine. We're going to be able to go in here and actually farm. So what we're going to do is go Roserade. Not very effective, and we're going to be able to get that much more farm. Even with the Rapidash, we could have went in there and farmed with the Psycho Cut, but it is perfectly fine like this. They're going to be going in here with the Poliwrath, and we're going to go straight for the Sludge Bomb. They're letting it go through. We're doing nice neutral damage here. Now, pretty funny that we are a Grass type, and we do not have anything to hit it. Now, if we did have Play Rough here, we would be in another good position. So what we're going to do is go ahead and swap, and they're going to be going into their Charizard with a Legacy Quick move there. And we're going to go ahead and go Body Slam because, well, Play Rough's not very effective to fire. And simple as that. So we're just going to go ahead and spam the Body Slams here. And we already know how this is going to play out. And we're getting their shield. Fantastic. Now this is just going to be extra damage. Take them out. We want our Rapidash to survive this so we can go into the battle with the Poliwrath. But we are going to call this, and it's going to be a Dragon Claw, so very nice call there. I think we're going to shield this Blast Burn, so we are calling these things left and right. Coming in with the Poliwrath, and we're going to go straight with the Body Slam. This will take it out. Alright, so I kind of do a little bit of a flex here. I swap into Roserade, and I go straight for the Weather Ball. Yeah, taking out a Fire type with my Grass. It's fun. It's fun. Let's keep it going here. Let's see what we're going to be met with into this next battle here. We're going to be leading with the Rapidash for the entire time, and we're met with a Kingdra, and we love this. They're going to be swapping. They know it's not great, and we're going to go ahead and go into our Roserade, seeing that we are going to be resisting the Charms here. And even though we're resisting it, we're still taking a lot of damage. They're letting it go through. Do you see why I have Sludge now? Now, the unfortunate part of this matchup here is they're going to be able to get a Charge move through, so you're going to have to shield it up, but you're going to come out of this battle with a lot of energy. They're going to be up a shield here, but we'll try to work around this. They're going to be going in here with the Drifblim. Very interesting. Now, we're not going to go with the Sludge because that's not going to be very effective to the Ghost. So we're just going to be stuck going with the Weather Ball. And this is where this thing comes in pretty nice. And look at, oh, it's this battle. Okay, let's step away. Okay, look, I'm not able to hit my charges. Did you see that? I had so much energy with my Roserade, I was not able to hit my charge. This is some BS. I go in here with my Rapidash. They're in here with their Kingdra. Now, watch what happens. We're going to be going for the Play Rough. We land it. Fantastic. They come back in here with their Drifblim. and watch what takes place here. This is absolutely ridiculous. This was going on for quite a few battles. I had to delete them. No, I'm not going to showcase them. I'm showing you this one because I want it, and I'm not going to, that's it. We're not going to go over the other ones. It's ridiculous. So we're not able to hit our charge, or finally able to. We're not gaining energy. We're not able to hit our charges. Now we're able to. I'm just blown away by the fact that I was still able to pull this off after all of that nonsense here. So we're still holding on to a shield, and I see a lot of people talking about this. This is nothing new. I guess there's hiccups in the server, but we could go off and start going on a tangent, but let's just leave it at that. Absolute nonsense. Really, really annoying. Into the next battle, though. Let's pick up the beat here. Let's pick up the good vibes. We're going to be met with a Charizard, Dragon Breath. Fantastic. We're building up a lot of energy here, giving the illusion that we're going for a Psychic. And we're getting no shields out of them. They're still building up energy with that Dragon Breath. Not very effective to our fairy typing. Absolutely love that. Getting another one through here. So they're building up a bunch of energy. I'm thinking they're going to go for a Dragon Claw, but they went for a Blast Burn. It's a good thing I shielded that up. They're going to be swapping into a Gramble with Charm. And we do have the beautiful Roserade to resist this here. And this is going to be pretty amazingly ranked, as you've seen in the beginning, like 32, 34, or something like that. For the Ultra Premier, and we're going to be taking it out. I didn't go for Sludge because I was trying to get a shield. They're going to be coming in here with their Kingdra. We're going to go for the Sludge. This is going to do decent damage. Neutral, fantastic, landing that, and they're able to farm us down here. They are up a shield. It's perfectly fine. We're going to go ahead and go in here with our Rapidash and go straight for the Body Slam here. We don't need to go for Play Rough. Now, I don't know what they're doing at this point because both of their Pokemon are very low and they haven't used a shield yet, so I don't know, maybe they just got took by surprise by a few of the charge moves that I had, but nonetheless, this is going to be an obvious win there. Yeah, it happens. I understand how that does play out. Anyways, into the next battle here. Let's see what our opponent is going to be bringing to the table, or what the algorithm is going to choose to put them up against. And it's a Roserade. Let's go. Now, I'm assuming this has the Weather Ball, obviously. Somebody's going to be using that with the Bullet Seed here. This is the day one of it being released, so we're going to go ahead and shield this up. It would have done a decent amount of damage, and you just want to preserve the health at this point. They may think we have Psychic, so they did use 2 shields at this point. Absolutely fantastic, and I think we're going to go ahead and let this go down. Now, I did make a little bit of a mistake. Unfortunately, they're able to farm us here, and that made all the difference. We can go in here with our own, but they are up a little bit of energy, and we only have 1 shield left, and they are actually in a pretty good position here. So we're going to be building up energy, going for Weather Ball. Now, I did build a little bit of extra energy, so whatever they do bring in, I'll be ready to go. Taking them out, let's see what they have lined up here. Looking pretty okay, I guess. They're going to be going in with Machamp, which is a good sign. And we're going to go ahead and throw this right now. And it is not Shadow, so we don't have to worry about it doing massive damage. But what we're going to do is go ahead and throw in our Obstagoon to try to catch anything that they're going to throw at us. And we caught that Rock Slide. Absolutely amazing here. And we're just going to go ahead and go for this, just to take them out before they do hit a potential Cross Chop or just counter us down. They're going to be bringing in Obstagoon. This is getting very close. I don't know about this one, folks. You're going to see exactly what I was talking about with Roserade. Now, the Weather Ball does decent damage, but unfortunately at this point, Julpek is going to be taking us out, and then the ensuing quick moves are going to finish this off. But before we do go down, we're going to get off this Weather Ball, and we're going to have a double KO, folks. Wow. Give me a break. Good game, though. Let's get it. It's just annoying that it counts as a loss. Into the next battle, we're met with an Obstagoon here. And they're going to be retreating into their Clefable. We're going to go right into our Roserade and hit that Sludge Bomb. If we land this, this is going to be great. Now, this is the same situation with the Togekiss. They are going to be able to hit a charge move. I think they overfarmed. Maybe I just swapped really fast. They are using... Okay, they had it. All right, yeah, exactly. So what we're going to do is let this go through. I don't think that was the best idea. I should have shielded that up and matched them a shield, but I figured just go in here with Obstagoon. They have a freaking double Charmer. So, how am I going to pull this one off? I have no idea. This is why I love running Sludge Bomb on my, or Gunk Shot on my Obstagoon. So we're going to go ahead and go Body Slam to see if we can get that last shield out of them. We do, and we have 2 shields. This is not looking the best, guys. I don't know about this. So we're going to have to shield this up. The way we're going to have to play this is completely farm up. We're going to have to go for the Play Rough. We're going to pretty much one-shot this thing. We should. Oh, not quite. So we're going to have to go Body Slam. Now, that was a mistake. I should have farmed a little bit more here. But I was getting nervous. The reason why I should have farmed more All right, the reason why I threw it is because I didn't want them to throw their charge move, and I needed to shield this up, and I should potentially build up to play rough like this. We have Obstagoon. Watch this. Going for the play rough, swapping into Obstagoon to take it out with quick moves. Let's go. All right, into the next battle here, folks. Awesome. This thing's great. I'm loving it. It is very fun. Is it something like, if you use this thing, you're going to dominate everybody? Absolutely not. But it is a fun Pokemon, and it is very viable, as you are seeing right here, alongside a stinking Galarian Rapidash, folks. Are you kidding me? So let's get it. Anyways, into the commentary here. We're going to go ahead and go for that Body Slam. And they're letting it go through. Unfortunately, this one does have Fire Spin, so it's doing neutral damage instead of resisted Dragon Breath. Going for another Body Slam, and they're very brave, letting it go through, understanding what their Charizard can take, and baiting me at the same time. And they're going to be swapping with energy on it, and we made the worst blind swap ever into a Surfetch counter. And it is going to absolutely destroy us. Now that Surfetch is loaded up on energy, and I'm in a horrible position because it could have Brave Bird, which will one-shot the Roserade. And yeah, this is not looking good. So we're going to go ahead and shield this up. They're going for Leaf Blade, and we're going to go ahead and go for Body Slam here. Let's see if they want to shield out that Surfetch. And they do. And what are they going to throw at? Is this going to KO? It doesn't really matter what it is. Leaf Blade obviously is going to do a lot of damage. Going to go in here with the Roserade, and they're going to be swapping into Charizard. I wanted to farm down, but I know they had energy, so we need to take them out. So down goes the Charizard by a Roserade. Pretty funny that that's happening. In comes the Surfetched, and I don't know. If they hit us with the Brave Birds, GG's, and they hit us with the Leaf Blade, folks. We farm down. What's in the back? What is in the bag? It is a Machamp. So we're going to be hitting this Sludge Bomb here, and I want you to see how the Roserade taunts our opponent. Watch this. So we're going to be going for the Weather Ball here and taking out that Shadow Machamp. Beautiful. And Roserade say, yeah, that's chef's kiss right there, boy. Let's go. Into the next battle here. We're met with a prior rank 10 from another season here, and they're going to be starting off with a Dragon Breath Gyarados. Absolutely love this matchup here. Aqua Tail is going to be doing decent damage. Crunch is also going to be doing decent damage, but it is a comfortable battle for the Galarian Rapidash here. So we're going to go ahead and let this first one go through. It is an Aqua Tail. As the Dragon Breaths are so resisted, we don't really need to worry about it too much by shielding up quite yet. Do we get a shield? And we do finally get a shield out of them here. I think we're going to want to shield this up as well, because we're going to be able to outpace them, and the Dragon Breaths are not going to be able to take us out here. Building up a little bit of energy because I knew they're not going to be shielding this up, and I want to be ready to go for whatever they do throw in here after the Gyarados, and it is going to be a Slowbro. Enough energy to build up to a Play Rough. Let's go. This is going to do a lot of damage. Don't expect them to shield up, and we're at half health on that thing, and we do have an Obstagoon to go in here and have massive resistance to that Confusion. We're absolutely going to let the charge move go through. Water Pulse is not threatening at all to Obstagoon, and we're going to be building up. They did swap to catch the Night Slash on the Obstagoon. Well played. And what we're going to do is swap into our Roserade and go for the Weather Balls. Let's test this out. Let's see how much damage this does. Absolutely one-shotting it. Let's go. In comes the Slowbro here, and we're definitely not going to be building up to a Sludge Bomb. We just want to get the shield out of them. They're not giving up the shield, but the Roserade's actually able to take it down before it goes down by the Confusion itself. Let's go. Into the next battle, we're met with a Surfetch. We love this matchup here. Do they want to stay? They're going to be farming up a little bit and then swapping into their Empoleon, in which we're going to go right into our Obstagoon here. I think we're shielding this first one, yeah. We could take that, but the waterfalls are going to start adding up. And if they decide to shield this up, well, then we're going to be at a disadvantage. They are deciding to let it go through, and we're able to farm down, which is just perfect. Loaded energy here, but what are they going to bring in? It is going to be that Surfetched again, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Cross Chop, which is going to do neutral damage as opposed to not very effective here. And we're getting to another one. They're absolutely going to load up that Surfetched with energy, and that is not a good thing because that thing does gain energy quick as well as hitting hard here. And it also could potentially take out both of the Pokemon we have. So we're going to go ahead and go in here with the Rapidash, hitting this Body Slam, forcing them to use a shield. They decided to let it go down with all that energy and come in here with their Glade Shadow. Oh, let's go. We're resisting the Confusion. Rapidash says, oh, I love this matchup. Bring it on, buddy boy. Let's go. So here we are. We're going to have to shield this up. Unfortunately, Leaf Blade does a lot, especially as a Shadow form. Getting to a Body Slam here. And we're getting that shield out of them, swapping into our Roserade, and we're going to be able to get to the Weather Ball, and take them out while taking a ton of damage from that Shadow Confusion, but Roserade holding it down. Let's get it, folks, into the next battle here. Let's see what we're going to be met with this time. If you do enjoy these videos, please give it a big thumbs up. I thought I'd bring you guys quite a few battles because I know you guys do like those longer videos. As far as the 45-minute videos are concerned, probably not for a while. So we're going to go ahead and go for that play rough onto the Gyarados, kind of seeing that pattern here. If you do run into me and you think I'm going to go for the play rough, think again. I might just go for the Body Slam bait. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go for the Body Slam this time because, well, they're low enough too, of course. And we're taking them out without using a single shield. And they're going to be bringing in Snorlax here. Absolutely destroyed myself. I went down with all that energy because I was too stupidly greedy, and I thought I can get to a play rough on the Snorlax. But they took us out with the lick. Well done. We're shielding up that Body Slam and calling it correctly. They're going to be going in here with Obstagoon. I fatally made a mistake because we had lag. Did you see the skipping? Did you see the skipping? And I still couldn't switch. This game is so annoying. So we're going in here with our Roserade. And we're going to go ahead and go with the Weather Ball, obviously, because that's going to easily KO that thing. It's super effective to the Steel and to the Bug typing. And we're going to absolutely shield this up here. Going for another Drill Run. We're going to farm a little bit more and then hit this Weather Ball here, taking them out. And Roserade just holding it down for us here. Coming back in with the Snorlax, we're going to be going for the Sludge Bomb. This is going to do a lot of damage here. And then we're going to retreat into our Obstagoon. Can we make it? Oh, this is going to be a Body Slam. That was way... Or I think they may have enough for the superpower, but they don't want to lower their defense quite yet. So they did go for the Body Slam, and we're able to take them out. Fun fact for that battle, I actually I went into my Pokemon, TM'd away Cross Chop on my Obstagoon, and when I was in this battle, I was like, where the heck is my Gunk Shot? Because I was sick of the fairies. But I TM'd the Great League one, so it turned out beautiful. Go figure. I think this game is connected to our minds because it literally was trying to read what I was trying to do there. Anyways, we're up against the Shadow Dragonite. We absolutely love this matchup. Calling the Hurricane is the most beautiful thing, and now they're going to get one-shotted here. They're not going to shield that up after they get off that Hurricane. What are they going to come into the battle with? And it is going to be a Lapras. This is absolutely beautiful for us. We're going to go ahead and build up to a Play Rough. We're not using any shield on this thing here. We're just going to do as much damage as possible. And then getting to a Body Slam as well. They are really trying to farm up here, probably building up to about 2 Surfs, so they're going to be ready to go for whatever we do bring in after this. Getting to another Body Slam. What are they doing over there? Are they actually going to try to go for a, I don't know, Skull Bash? Holding on. Oh, that's the... Oh, my gosh. They just went down. They probably threw their phone. They probably threw their phone. That was a loaded Lapras with 100 energy, and we went in there with our Roserade and bullet seeded it. Anyways, into the next battle, we're met with a Shadow Swampert. It's a kind of a nerve-wracking battle. The Sludge Wave will one-shot us. Earthquake will one-shot us. Hydro Cannon's going to hurt, but it's not the threatening part. It's that calling the Sludge Wave or not. So I think we do let it go through. It is just a Hydro, no problem. So I think my thought process was, go ahead and hit me with whatever you got. I'm going to go in here and start bullet seeding you with my Roserade and farming up quite a bit. Your Shadow, you can't really take those hits too well. Now I need to call this. If it's a Sludge Wave, oof, that's going to hurt. But we still call it. Not correct, but hey, it's better safe than sorry. So we do have a bunch of energy, though. That is the plus side of using that shield. And we're going to go ahead and go straight for the Weather Ball here. That's a Skarmory, and that is going to be a 100% IV. I did check. When I looked at the numbers and I did everything to see what it is, and it is a 100% IV, powered up with XL candies 3 times, I do believe. So it's an opponent that is not something to scoff at. That thing is actually, you know, scary. Weather Ball, though. Let's go. Did you see that damage? Freaking Roserade handled a Skarmory. That's what I'm talking about. So they're going to be going in here with Glade, and we did get the boost, and yeah, Obstagoon, let's go. Let's get it. Taking them out. It comes to Skarmory, countering down. GG's. Love it. This team is putting in some work. Into the next battle, we're going to be met with the Shadow Dragonite. Oh, this Rapidash. They're going to be gaining quite a bit of energy, is swapping into their Empoleon here, and we're going to go ahead and do that same song and dance and go into our Obstagoon. We're going to go ahead and shield up the Hydro Cannon here, and I'm assuming they're not going to shield this up, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Cross Chop. If you think that they're going to shield up, go for the Night Slash because you could potentially get the boost. We're actually able to take them down. I don't know if they let that happen or if they have a plan as to they want to farm down the Obstagoon with the Dragonite. I don't know exactly what's happening here. So let's just keep throwing the damage. I'm just going to go ahead and go for another Night Slash here. And they're finally using a shield there on that Dragonite. And they're going to be, oh, we had it. And they're farming us down. So this is going to probably be a Hurricane right off the bat. They're not going to try to bait us here. Yep, Hurricane straight off the bat. And we're going to go ahead and take that Dragonite out once and for all. And what do they have in the back? It is going to be a Escavalier. Now, we do have the Roserade, and this... I don't know what I was doing. Okay, actually here, I know what I was doing. I basically was too late on the swap. I ruined that. So I needed them to throw one of their charge moves. Since we are so resisting that counter damage, I don't have to worry about that. I'm just going to keep putting the pressure on. Yeah, everything that we're throwing is resisted, but it still hurts quite a bit, actually. So we got that shield. Beautiful. They're throwing that here. Still a little slow on that swap, going in with the Roserade, and this drill run is going to be doing neutral damage because of the poison typing, and we're getting to a Weather Ball, and this is absolutely GG's for that Escavalier here. I wonder, I have to go do the Sims, I wonder if that'll take it out in one shot, or bring it down to just a couple HP. Good games, into the next battle here, we're going to be met with an Obstagoon, and this is meh. This is a meh battle. I don't really like it too much. It's kind of annoying, to be honest with you. Obstagoon is a very, very annoying opponent to go up against, unless you do have fire. Or fighting. We do have the fighting, but we're not going to be swapping because they're going to swap right out into possibly a, I don't know, charm user or something. So we're letting that go through. And we're going to let this go through as well. And at this point, we're just going to go in here and farm down with Obstagoon. They are going to be able to get a... No, they're not. Wow, I thought they would be able to get a charge move through. Going in here with the Swampert. And I'm thinking, all right, we got the Pokemon that could potentially take out the grass types out of the way. I wonder what else they have in the back. So we're going to go ahead and catch this Hydro Cannon with our Roserade. Not very effective. Absorbing it there. Still doing a pretty decent amount of damage, unfortunately. And we don't have anything that's actually going to do anything quite significant to the Swampert as far as the charge moves are concerned. Letting that one go through as well. And finally hitting the Weather Ball because they are starting to really add up. That damage is starting to really come through. They do have a Politoed. Going for the Sludge Bomb here. The quick move on it is doing really not that much damage as it is resisted. And they do back out at this point here. I really would like to see how that would have went down, but that's perfectly fine. I understand. Into the next battle here. Let's see what we're going to be met with. And it is a Poliwrath. Beautiful matchup for us. Absolutely beautiful. Expecting them to swap. And there they go into a Togekiss. And let's just see how this plays out again. I'm going to go ahead and bring in this Roserade and go for the Sludge Bomb. It's pretty much getting through every single time here. It's like these people have been playing this matchup for like a couple of months or a couple of weeks and already know how it plays out, or it's just been on the Sims or something. Whatever. Anyways, going to go ahead and farm them down. They do have 2 shields, and we're loaded up on energy. Bringing in a Charizard, and we're going to go ahead and go for the Sludge here. And watch what happens. This is amazing. So they're like, I don't want to get hit by the Sludge by my Charizard. And we're going to go ahead and throw the Fire Weather Ball. And we get another shield, and we had, what, like 1 HP? Let's go. They have no more shields left. We're going to go ahead and go in here with our Obstagoon. Go for the Night Slash, because we can take the Blast Burn a lot better than the Rapidash. That's for sure. Obstagoon actually could take a hit as long as it's not a Fairy or a fighting move, right? So they're going to be swapping into Poliwrath, and I'm instantly going into my Rapidash here. And we're going to absolutely let this go through because we don't have to worry about the quick move really too much at all. It's not resisted. It's just not doing that much damage. Also, fighting, they're only going to be throwing the Ice Punch. Taking them down, in comes Charizard. We still have a shield left. We're going to be going for that Body Slam spam. This Rapidash and Roserade combination is just putting in work. They are surviving. We're going to let this go through. And I'm going to say thank you for watching, trainers. And I'll be catching you all in my next video. Take care.